So, Stephen Fulton's now accusing of Inoue of wrapping his hands illegally. At what point does this just chalk up to some fucking biasness and some racial discrimination? Just a complete smear campaign of Inoue ever since this fight started. Since the fight was set. Absolutely pathetic. They did the same thing to Lomachenko in the build-up to the Haney fight. Bill Haney was calling him all kinds of shit, white boy, and saying he was a fake soldier and he was running from a war. And then Lomachenko went in there and beat the shit out of Haney, and, we all saw how that played out. But now, in the build-up to this fight, first Stephen Fulton called him a hype job, and he's only getting praised because of his Japanese heritage, which is ridiculous because he's a three-weight champion that just went undisputed at bantamweight last year. Then he accused him of being on steroids. So did the American boxing media. I heard a few people. One of them was the Sean kid from Fight Hype, and there was a lot more other people that were accusing that I won't mention. And now Stephen Fulton is accusing Inoue of wrapping his hands illegally. Which, at some point, like I say, this all has to be chalked up to fucking discrimination, bro. Complete smear campaign, disgusting behavior from the American boxing media and from Fulton's people and the people that support Stephen Fulton. It's that simple, guys. So he's threatening to pull out of the fight over this shit. He's a coward, man. He's got a bunch of excuses. Now this kid's got a bunch of excuses, so when Inoue goes in there and beats the shit out of him on Tuesday, he'll say, oh, his hands were wrapped. Oh, he was on steroids. I had to go to Japan. He'll come up with some excuse, just like they did for Wilder, just like they did for Haney, just like they did every time Floyd pulled some bullshit. It's the same thing. Those who don't understand history are doomed to repeat it. And this kid's coming up with a bunch of excuses pre-fight because he knows he's going to get his ass knocked off on Tuesday. Let's just hope this fight that he doesn't pull out of the fight like a complete coward. And keep your fingers crossed. What a fucking punk. Salute, everybody.